We're gonna take 5, everybody. We're gonna take 5. We're gonna take 5.
So-
we're gonna take 5. We're gonna take 5. We're gonna take
Poetry.
5. So, Count Dooku.
Actors, go over there and say shit.
Actors, fuck. On command, right now.
All right, this whole movie's a sex scene. Take your shit off.
Is there any direction when it comes to Puanos?
Up and down.
Just like, do stuff. We're filming. Goodbye.
Do stuff. Do more.
We're making it happen. Here we go.
Okay, kids, let's go.
There has been an awakening.
I'm not ready for it.
Have you felt it?
Ooh. I'm beginning to feel it.
Hello, what have we here?
You guys are so funny. Hello.
God, he does sound like such a dweeb. Ow.
C3 penis face.
Like, we exaggerate it, but he also sounds like a dickhead.
I have good and bad things to say about Luke Skywalker in this episode today. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
May the force be with us.
Good day, Galaxy. Rogue Squadron back at it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Mopar.
I'm Commander Goody. Here we are.
I think that's the first time I've gotten all the way through my intro in years.
What do you mean? It's only like a couple words.
Good day, guy. I know, but I usually either just fuck it, like that,
Often,
for
yes.
example,
Yeah. Or you just what? Just spin it off into something else?
or
make
yeah,
something up?
Yeah, do something else. I haven't done a rap in a while. Should I spin some rhymes?
I don't know if you should do that, but if you want to, go ahead.
Spin, not spit.
I take no responsibility for what you're going to do. Okay.
So we're on the Andor train here.
Hey, we're in. We're in. Can you hear us? We can hear us. We can hear us. We can hear us. We can see us. Here we are. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Episode 351. Star Wars. It's back in full effect. Dude, you came back from Disney. You've been Disneyfied.
Disneyfied.
You've been Mickified, dude.
I'm poor.
How many lightsabers and churros did you buy while you were
Churros.
What?
I was not expecting the churros. I did not buy a lightsaber. Admittedly, I did see the Mara Jade one. It's the worst looking. I
Oh, is it really?
audibly just said, that is terrible taste.
Oh, that's such a bummer.
I stared at it. I was like, which one is it? And they just pointed to the worst one in the case.
I
was like,
assumed it would have been sold out by the time you had gotten to it.
No, they still had some. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was just me during the day. I was like, that's not it.
This is due solely to your hatred of
It just is all
New
like,
Jedi Order Expanded Universe.
it's all one color. I don't know.
Wait, these are Neo Sabers ones. I need, Galaxy's Edge. Let's see what Reddit has to say. Oh yeah, Reddit.
Shit sucks. Mopar's right. See, it's spelled out
All
right
of
there.
my franchises are awful. I just want a picture, not a Chipotle ad, please. Thank you very much.
Oh, it said-
Let's go to images.
I mean, it all looks the same. It's a very simplistic one, like fine. It's just too high techy. I don't know what I really don't know.
I was just looking for the official Galaxy's Edge version.
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to have.
Oh yeah, here it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I guess
I mean, it is a lightsaber.
that's all. That's what I got out of it.
That's what I think of it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was also amongst the coolest things, like the Vader one and the Maul one. So it's in a case with all the other cool shit.
They have a pretty impressive selection to start with,
Yeah. So I saw that. I was like, no, not happening.
This is good news, though. Even if it looked like ass, the fact that they're bringing out Expanded Universe and limited edition lightsabers hilts at the official Galaxy's Edge,
Wait.
we could see a Revan at some point.
Is this a new comic written by? Is that Timothy Zahn? Wasn't he an old author from the 90s?
Yeah, I think he created the character.
They're bringing him back.
And Michael Stackpole, all the old ones. I'm wondering.
She's a fucking savage. I wish her lightsaber was better. She looks fucking wicked. She looks like.
Her lightsaber looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not mad at it. Maybe maybe I hated her at one point in my life. Like an old.
What?
What happened?
I'm gonna take that for the soundboard.
The picture they have on this comic in front of us, it's like X-Men-ish.
Yeah,
She looks like Rogue or
Yeah.
What's Phoenix?
Yeah. Powerful lady.
It's a cool picture.
The Emperor's Hand.
Can't really see her ass, so I don't really know how
Hey,
to
it's
judge her.
still Legends.
Still. Oh, does it say Legends? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, sure.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tie this actually into another announcement that they made. At Disneyland in Galaxy's Edge, Luke Skywalker is now a character that will be walking around and talking to fans,
Sure, I guess.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
They've gone so exclusively sequel trilogy
Yeah.
since any of the Disney stuff has come out. It's been all Resistance era, and it's all been Rey and Kylo, which is fine. I just wonder why it took so long to get like some of the main characters, and I wonder how far they're going to backpedal into this like Legends and like original trilogy stuff at the main features at like the park and stuff.
I mean, it has to happen. Like even
I
me,
mean, it is the main character.
Even me being there last week, I was trying to hype my kid up for it, and he knows Vader,
Right.
and Boba Fett,
Who's going to be there, Dad? Oh, Rose Tico.
and Luke, and he knows all those. Like he even knows fucking probe droids. And when I looked at the character list, I was like, Jesus Christ, he's not gonna know anybody. But and then I was like, Chewie's gonna be there. And of course, we didn't see Chewie.
Right.
But he was actually pretty hyped for somehow, some way he knew who Mando was. So he was
that's good.
hyped to see Mando.
Did he have a little Grogu with him too?
He did. And the
Oh,
animatronic Grogu looks legit.
Okay.
It's
cool.
on point.
Fuck yeah. Dude.
By the way,
That's what I'm talking about.
we did like at Animal Kingdom, they have there's like a huge Avatar ride for kind of adults, and then there's like a floating through the Avatar wilderness
I heard
ride.
both were fucking
They're
sweet.
both really cool. The float through is very trippy, but they have an animatronic like medicine woman Avatar lady. I forget what I don't know what their species is. I'm sorry.
Oh, Navi. The
Navi, thank you.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell. I seriously thought someone was sitting there moving. Like the way she was, I was like, no, that's a little creepy to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm used to TMNT 1990 or whatever, and they're just like Splinter, and there's teeth, all in that word, Splinter.
Corey Feldman's
Yeah. So
voice coming through the mask somehow.
it was good though. It was fun.
Yeah, the animatronics are good.
It's I couldn't tell. It's gotten to that point. I must be just that old. I couldn't tell that it was
Or
fake.
that young.
Oh, young.
You're not jaded. You're not jaded enough yet to like hate everything. It's the thing that I'm gonna try to grab onto while I'm there is like it is all for fun.
Yeah.
It's all for fun.
It's a lot though, because
It's about the vibe and the aesthetic and like the immersion.
You're talking about the Star Wars thing in particular?
Specifically Star Wars, but all the Disney stuff.
Sure.
Because you have your son who's into whatever he's into.
Yeah.
But we have a girl. She's just all wants to
so
fucking see
we're all
princesses.
gonna be at the
up
same
goddamn
park.
wazoo.
Yeah, but you guys would be going different directions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we did like we tried to do like Toy Story stuff, Pixar stuff, Monsters, Lightning McQueen, all that shit.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't know a single Disney princess. Moana, I think he would be able to pick her out of the crowd. But
Or probably Maui instead.
actually, he kind of likes Moana. That was like the first Disney movie, like as a infant, that he's like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
It's a good story, and it's got a lava beast in
It's
it.
fun. Yeah, dude.
Takai. That's a pretty cool name, actually.
What?
Takai. I like that.
Is that the name of the lava monster?
I think it's Takai.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Moana a million times. I don't remember.
Made it up now.
I know the name of the fucking stone.
Oh,
The heart of Tafiti.
the heart of the.
Obsessed with the fucking necklace.
And then that old
special rock.
white bitch took it onto the Titanic
What?
and lost it.
Oh, that's the same. It all connects. It all connects,
Again,
dude.
it's like poetry.
Been
It doesn't really rhyme.
8,400 years.
Why did you go? I wish I still had that on the soundboard, but you went, it's been 84 years. You went total Ray Skywalker.
Isn't she supposed to be Scottish? Like, I guess there are a lot of them were English.
She's American. Her husband was English. And Jack was supposed to be Irish.
Oh, yeah.
Even
he's
though
not
he
Irish.
doesn't have an accent to begin with.
Yeah. I'll watch that movie, man.
I haven't
will
seen it in a
watch that
while.
movie. That's one it's odd because it's so long. Obviously, like if you guys are younger and aren't weren't around with VHS. To buy Titanic, you had 2 VHS tapes.
Yeah.
So halfway through the movie, you had to eject the fucking thing and put the new one in.
Yep.
It was wild times.
Yeah, but if you were a young boy, you pretty much just watched the first tape anyways.
You just, stream it.
Stream it. If you were that young, you probably didn't even know what the hell we were talking about until you said Titanic.
You don't even know why you're here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good flick. I haven't seen it in fucking forever, though,
I
dude.
always get halfway through. I always get right to the point where things start happening, and then I'm like, I'm over it.
That's
And
the
it's
best part.
I know, it's wild, because I'll get right up to like where the ship's sinking. There's actually a scene burned into my memory. It's when Jack's handcuffed to the pipe while the ship's going down. That's like the scene that I'm like, okay, it's time to turn it off. I'm like, wait, there's still the rest of the fucking movie. I'm just over it. I'm like, I know what happens.
I keep almost buying it. I've been starting to beef up on my Apple TV library. So there's this app, and I just added like a million movies that I want to get.
Yeah.
And it sends you alerts when they go on sale.
Oh, nice.
So Titanic's popped up like 2 or 3 times where it's like $8, $5, and I keep almost want it, but I don't want to watch it that bad that I'm actually going to buy it yet.
If it's under $10, I usually pull the trigger. $7.99, $5.99, whatever.
But then I'm going to get some random hankering to watch it, and it's going to be $20. I'm going to be like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's do it.
I've done that a couple times. Actually,
Depending on the movie.
Out Cold was one of
Yeah?
them where I've kept my eye on it for like a year straight, and I'm like, I just want to watch the fucking movie. So I was like, all right, $19.99, I don't care.
Yep.
I'm watching the fucking movie.
I mean, you're going to watch it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you can get some good fucking deals. You can get some good fucking deals on that. I just got the entire Matrix trilogy for $12. Which
Yeah,
is
there's
awesome.
some hoard out series in that.
Yeah.
But Lord of the Rings, they're always on sale.
I just got the extended edition for $15.
Yeah, that's easy money.
That's 3 4-hour movies for $15. What the hell, man?
What?
Anyway, so the Mara Jade thing, I'm sorry that you said it looked like ass. That's a bummer. Did you see Luke Skywalker walking around?
No, I did not. We went Monday, and I think that announcement was Tuesday.
Oh, you know what? I think Tommy Boy said it starts at the Disneyland one
Oh, okay.
in LA first.
That's right. So we weren't even in the same continent.
Yeah, neither am I. What? Neither am I. Neither will I be, should I say. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other fantastic ramblings to report from
No.
the world of Walt Disney?
No, it's just a lot. Yeah, those are long days. So we did half days.
Yeah. Not 2-a-days.
No.
What does a half day entail? What do you just like fucking...
Well, you get to the park. Well, some of the parks you got to know when they open.
Right.
Like Animal Kingdom, I think opens at 9, where Magic Kingdom opens at 8.
And
so
if
you got
you're
to
at the
plan
hotel, you
according.
get there a half hour early.
Yeah. Well, and then you got
get
to
to stay
see.
an hour
Okay.
late.
Well, are we riding the bus to this park, or can I take the Skyliner? The Skyliner will shoot you right there.
Can you take
Taking
the
a bus? I'm waiting.
all-terrain armored transport?
Can I float? Can I
Can
swim there?
I Jedi levitate? my
So
way
you
out
just
of the
gotta
bedroom?
be ready, because as soon as the fucking doors open, everything's packed.
Yeah.
So you basically get one shot at a short line right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you just pick whatever you want to do. Where like when we walked into Magic Kingdom, he wanted to see Mickey, so we went straight to the Mickey line. It was 15 minutes, perfect. Went and saw Mickey and got it done.
Nice.
But that was like we knew he wanted. That was like the number one thing on his
Right,
list. I
right.
want to meet Mickey. I'm like, well, it's happening fucking now, because
Yeah, that's
if we
kinda
wait, it may not happen.
where we are too. If we don't see Elsa, we're gonna have a fucking panic attack.
Yeah. So
If
yeah,
I don't see Elsa, I'm gonna have a panic attack too.
yeah.
What?
Do they still do the characters walk around and like just hang out with the kid and stuff, or do you have to like get in line for a photo op?
Some of them are and get in line. Some of them float. Like Chippendales are
Like-
everywhere.
Chippendales,
Chippendale.
What?
Chippendale.
like the male strippers.
Them too.
That's the Magic Kingdom After Dark.
Chippendale. Yeah, they're everywhere. Like every park we went to, they were kind of floating around taking pictures. They probably still have their spots they go to, but like Mickey, you have to go into a building.
Right. I
And-
think that's how the princesses
Yeah,
are too.
yeah, I imagine. Yeah, like I said, it's just a lot of prep work.
It's
And
a whole thing, man.
You're take a fucking stroller, man. Take a stroller.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
We bought a $100 like fold up like very portable stroller. It was a
I
crazy.
can't tell if that's good or bad.
It was so good, so good. Because I'm watching these people do like full strollers, trying to pack them onto a bus every time they get onto a bus.
and you gotta fly there too.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ours literally was like, I don't know, that long, and this big, and it like just opened up. I mean, it felt kind of chintzy because my kid's a lard, but
What?
I thought you were gonna say he's a large, not a medium.
he is a large. But it was perfect. It was perfect for what we needed it to be.
Oh man.
So,
All right, well, noted.
Yeah, it's Disney's one of those things that it is awesome, but when you go with kids, you never get to do anything you want.
Yeah.
And I admit, I knew that going in.
Mhm.
So you do everything for them because they're there for
Right.
that. And he's 3.5, 4, so it's like this is it.
Right.
I'll go later, I guess.
Well, it's not it.
That's it. I'm never doing it.
You can go all the time.
I don't want to.
Yeah, last time I went, I took a road trip down to Florida, and then I just stopped in to see Tommy Boy, and we went, popped around Galaxy's Edge for the day. So, yeah, that felt, I could get there whenever I want. There's only 2 rides, so I'm not in a rush. Hang out, get some blue milk, get a lightsaber.
Blue milk was nice.
It felt relaxing. And then we went on the Guardians ride at Epcot. So, yeah, this time.
Oh, the Guardians ride was
am-
fun. Yeah.
Did you go on that?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's sweet,
The
dude.
Tron one's really fun too.
Okay, I've heard that.
Tron's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you can break off and do that stuff, but
Yeah, we'll see.
it's a lot.
We have the added benefit that we are going with Grandma. So
Drop
there is
the
get the fuck away.
offspring off with
Yeah, exactly.
the pre-spring
Post spring.
post
I don't know.
What?
post.
I was wondering to see if we could go to medieval times, dude. You ever been to medieval times?
not down there.
Any medieval times?
Oh yeah, up here. There's one in Ashtabula. They do it a year round.
No, not a Renaissance fair, like the medieval times, like the restaurant.
They do it in Ashtabula. It's a Renaissance fair.
Not the Renaissance fair.
What?
The medieval times where the restaurant with the fucking Coliseum,
Oh,
where they jousted each other, like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Cable Guy.
they do that in Canton.
Shut the fuck up, dude. There's a medieval times in Orlando, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, maybe we should go to the convention center where Celebration was and see if we can find a glossy lady.
I've seen that building 5 times.
That's all I can think of.
since- Every time I go down to Orlando, I stare at that building because I know
Yeah.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been down to 4 times.
And a
since
quarter mile down the road is all those restaurants and like shops and
the fucking
glossy.
Smoothie Shack. I
The
know where it
Smoothie
is.
Shack and that blues bar. Man, what a legacy of a fucking weekend that was. What else is going on, dude?
I'm watching Andor. I'm finally rewatching Andor. I'm 3 episodes in. I've
Yeah?
just finished the 3rd one. I'm fully vested again. It's so good.
How much better is it the second time?
I would say it's slightly better.
Yeah?
Yeah, it doesn't lose any magic, man. It's so fucking good. The writing is just so intentional.
It's impeccable, dude.
Every character on screen has their own motives, and whether we know them or not,
Yeah.
they're apparent. Even if you like, what's the girl's name right at the beginning?
Bix?
Bix Madine.
What?
Bix.
No relation.
Yeah, she is like helping the rebellion or whatever,
Yeah.
but she's also skimming off the top.
Right.
So she's taking money. So it's like there's a bunch of that for the rebels, like
Right.
that what's building up this tension. So it's like you come across an Andor, he's just running from authority, not even for rebellious reasons, just because that's what he is. He's like
Wrong
a
place,
runner.
wrong time. Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of like and I kind of thought about this. He's kind of a Han Solo-esque. Han Solo's a little more arrogant, but they're both runners. When shit gets wild, before they had a group behind them,
Yeah.
they kind of just let's get the fuck out of here. I don't want to do this.
Andor will calculate his way out of things, where Han will just bullshit his way out
yeah,
of things.
yeah,
Han talks too much.
They're both getting out, but in different ways.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I can appreciate that. And man, it is not made for children. The first episode,
No.
there's 2 whatever you want to call them, security guards that Andor murders.
Yeah.
And just before that, he's in a bar strip club.
Yep.
Like that's how it starts. It's raining, it's dark, there's murder, there's tits. Like I'm for it. Just
I'm gonna have to rewatch it for the tits. I missed those the first time.
I screenshotted him right here.
What?
No, it's solid, man. And it's every character that gets thrown in front of you is there's a purpose. And they may not even be directly entwined. Like the security guard that goes above and beyond to go after Andor.
Yep.
So the murders try to get brushed under the rug by one of those corporate guys, and he's
Right.
just like, nah, they fell. They got,
Yeah,
a
it's not a
tussle
big
with the
deal.
wrong person. But they were murdered, and this guy goes all the way out of his way, and he fucks up big time. And the Empire comes in and says, you fucked up so badly, we are going to be here permanently, and everything we fucking say you're going to have to do.
Yep.
And it's like, dude, this is every lever that's being pulled, there's 4 other doors being opened, and then it's just such a
trap doors.
there's so many strings, man.
Yeah.
It's good. I love the motives. I love the hatred that's built in. I love the tension. Dude, the ting 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 scene
Yes.
adds so much to that scene. So, if you guys don't remember, I think it's in the 3rd episode when the I don't even know what you want to call that security crew. They do fuck it up. They're going after Andor. There's a couple squadrons or groups of people that are looking for Andor in the city.
That's not even the Empire at that point.
That's
That's
not.
like the corporate security,
The
right?
corporate security
Yeah.
guy, yeah. But they feed into the Empire, but they're not employees per se.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're going after Andor. What was my point? Oh, so they're going through the city, and then the city sees shit going down. So they're ting, ting, tings. Everybody's grabbing metal, ting, 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 ting.
Yes.
And it happens for like 15, 20 minutes. And then it zooms in. They're in the old lady's house, and she's sitting there like talking mad shit to these officers. You guys are going to fuck around and blah, 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 blah. You're going to... And then the ting, ting, tings all of a sudden stop, and it's the most eerie, unsettling. It's just like... It's
like a serial killer's about to jump out of the closet or
it's
something. Yeah.
It's stuff you can't even write in script. It's like you built that just through ting tings.
Ting tings, dude.
Add more ting tings.
Yeah. You gotta have the ting tings, dude. Kigo's cussing in our chat. It didn't even let the fucking thing through. How do I make this go through? Report. Kigo, I'm reporting you to the FBI. Put user in timeout. How do I make this whatever you said I like? No.
View deleted message.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't hide it. Sorry, Kigo. You said something funny, and now it's gone because I don't know how to operate YouTube. I can only operate one thing at a time, man.
Yeah, I mean, Keeks is saying Andor's a playboy and has side chicks everywhere. I mean, I think it goes beyond that. He uses people. He doesn't get too close, kind of like how Han Solo was. Like,
Yeah.
he would use people to leverage his own position and have a way out, or to get out, or to get one over someone. But then he gets thrown into all this shit, and it's those 2 dick cops started so much shit by hassling it. Yeah, it's true.
That
It's
is.
true.
See, that's the thing.
It all started with imperial arrogance.
I go back to Game of Thrones so many times, but that's one of the things that, like, the smallest instance can piss off the wrong person and just spark this entire, like, rebellion or revolt or downfall of a royal house or something.
It's the
just from
tipping point.
Stupid small thing.
It's the fucking tipping point.
Yeah, exactly. If they had just let Andor go to the titty bar like he was trying, and then get back home to Pix without saying anything. Oh, well, I was with the boys. What are you gonna do? Everything would have been fine. We still would have been under peaceful Empire control. Thanks a lot, guys.
What?
Fault? I agree. Solid writing, man. Solid writing.
It
And
is
it's
impeccable.
even if I don't love the character, like that the main cop guy that goes above and beyond to go after. I don't love that character, but he serves such a good purpose.
Oh, see, that's the thing. I love. He's not a character that I
Connect with.
connect with,
Yeah.
but I love the fact that he's there.
The way they use him to show how the inner workings of the Imperials happen and how things can be taken over. They're taking over.
Because somebody would do that. Somebody would be like, "Oh, I'm getting shit on at my job. I got nothing to live for. My mom kind of hates me, but like, this one guy pissed me off. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna stand for something. I'm gonna take him down."
Yeah. Fuck. Oh man, it's so
Well,
good.
I'm glad.
Yeah, they Andor just got met up with the heist people. He's on that green planet for That's how. I don't know what planet it is.
I can't remember
At this
the names
point,
of it. Yeah.
the planets are a blur. All of them. I can't remember any of the new ones.
Which is fine
It's fine.
to a certain extent.
But yeah, I'm ready for the heist. Those are back to back two of my favorite episodes. The actual heist, well, the prep for the heist where he goes and meets all the rest of the fuckers, and they're all like, "No, you suck. I hate you." And they're like, "All right, well, we're gonna do this anyways, right?" And yeah, okay.
Like, you don't know what you're doing. Okay, fine.
And then the follow up, which is the astral
Yeah.
whatever happenings,
Meteor shower or something.
media shower. Yeah.
Well, people are wanting Acolyte to come back.
Really?
Yep.
Why do you say that?
So there's this post. Let me actually see. Here I am operating things incorrectly. I'm going to put this up on the screen so the homies can see it. Boom. So Vernestra, the green girl, posted something. The Acolyte has been a massive hit for Disney Plus. It was canceled because if you know, you know, quote unquote. But the fans love it, and we love you. I don't know what the "if you know, you know" means.
Because it sucked and everybody thought it sucked? Like, I'm not here just to shit on it, but
It could be the same reason Snow White's not doing well at the box office. I don't know.
come on. You have an audience. So you have people that you do need to kind of tailor to. I know we always say it's a slippery slope
Yeah.
and don't tailor too much, but if you have an audience and you don't connect with any of them,
Well, they connect with some of them. That's the thing.
sure.
I do feel like it got undue hatred. Some of that from us.
It's not undue.
And I'll own that.
it's due hatred.
It's due hatred, but the cancellation was also undue.
I agree.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So there's, if you remember, after Solo, maybe it was a couple months after Solo, or maybe it was on the 1-year anniversary of Solo's release date, there was a big thing on Twitter where it was like, make Solo 2 happen. Everyone's rooting for like
Right.
Solo to get a sequel greenlit. So now the Acolyte thing is like kind of surging back. People want it to get uncanceled, if that makes sense. Which I agree with 100%. I think they should do a season 2. I absolutely think they should do a season 2.
I agree.
I think they could be on a good run here. Andor is great. We know season 2 that is going to be good. Skeleton Crew was good. I don't know if you've caught up on that yet.
No.
It's very good. I don't know what the show after Andor season 2 is going to be.
You really think Skeleton Crew's that good?
It is. It's very good.
I'm like 4 episodes in, and I'm
very
still
good.
kind of like,
It's
I
it's a
don't know.
it's a different thing.
okay, yeah.
But like the Acolyte was a different thing, and I felt like they kind of like half stepped into it and didn't do it right.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew, they were like, we know exactly what this is, and we're doing it start to finish in
Yeah.
this style.
Goonies, Star Wars.
Yeah, and Pirate Star Wars too.
Yeah.
So they really went in on it, which was great. But yeah, I don't know. Acolyte season 2, something should happen with it. Something should happen.
I mean, they planted too many seeds.
Renew the Acolyte is what the fucking thing was called. The hashtag.
It's the
What?
issue is once down the dark path, and then they're like, nope, we're no more dark path. You're like, what the fuck were you? You put Plagueis on screen and then said, yeah, no, we're done. That is such a slap to all the Star Wars
I
fans,
know.
new and old, young and old.
Especially the Legends fans too.
It's
Old,
a
our us
wild
old
thing.
Republic bastards.
It's a wild thing to plant and then just be
Wow,
like,
dang.
nah, 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 nah. You make my dick hard.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, they fucked that up. That's for sure. I have news on Chimera and Plagueis too. So I don't even know if it's news. I was looking up something on Wikipedia related to Chimera, and I was on Chimera's bio. It's listed as the stranger on Wikipedia, and it says began as a Padawan of Jedi Master Vernestra Rwoh. He was eventually cast out of the Jedi Order. Sometime afterward, he was trained by Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Plagueis, and began to search for an acolyte. So I know we felt it was kind of up in the air. Like Plagueis is kind of like spying on him, trying to get
Yeah.
his bearings, but didn't really know that he was there. But he looks like he was actually being trained by Plagueis.
You know, see, this is the stuff like this. This is fun.
This would be a great fucking season 2 topic.
Yeah, this is a phenomenal season 2. Like, why? Why was Plagueis and Chimere looking for an acolyte? Were they looking for the acolyte? Like a set of twins that are not only twins, but they're exact copies. That's not what twins are. They're exact copies of each other. So was it like that? What do they call that? The
A dyad?
something in the
A
Force.
dyad?
A
Virgins?
Virgins in the Force.
Yeah.
So clearly Plagueis was like, "Oh, I felt it. Let's go find that, whatever that is." And then, they find out, oh, it's twin sisters.
But it said Chimere was searching for an acolyte of his own.
Well, do you think Chimere's doing anything that
And Plagueis is
doesn't
probably
already
like,
know?
"You guys hanging out without me, motherfuckers?
Hey, you guys,
I've got some Cheetos."
you guys coming back to watch the basketball game? Yeah, I think it's fun, man. I think that there's so much up because Plagueis is such a unique Sith.
Season 2.
Plagueis is
Season
one
2.
of the most unique Sith. All the Sith that we've seen on screen, all of them, have either been evil, bloodthirsty, just maniacal. All Jedi are evil. I want to murder everything and take over. Plagueis was just like a toiler. Like he was just like, let me bubble some stuff, see if I can create a human. Also, I kind of hate those guys over there, but also
Assholes.
I'm gonna try to like create life. I mean, what Sith have you heard of that wanted to create anything?
Yeah, they always want to fucking destroy.
They always want to destroy. That's why Plagueis is such a unique character. I need more.
Dude, we also have the rule of 2 to contend with. So think about the legacy of the Sith as we know it from Legends, with Darth Bane hands down this rule of 2 and starts the trend. And it kind of culminates in Palpatine and Vader. This whole time, this 100 years before Phantom Menace, who knows what the fuck is happening? Plagueis is training Chimere. Chimere is looking for Osha. There's so much material there that they could fucking play out. Like, oh, we start to get a little loose on the rule of 2 and things get out of hand. Osha and May and the Jedi found us and we got to fucking keep everything under wraps.
Mm-hmm.
And then he finds Sheev and Sheev brings everything
Yeah.
to balance before episode 1. And then he kind of does his own shit again with Dooku and Maul, but whatever.
Well, when you said Sheev, I thought of old Mama Skywalker.
Shmi.
Shmi.
Oh, Palpy, dude. Do it.
I know.
Do it.
But
Yeah, there could be, like, why does Anakin get implanted into
Exactly.
Shmi? How does
Why-
that come around? in
why
the
was it
first place?
Shmi? Was she chosen because she was a slave on a backwater planet that no one, like, that's the perfect hiding space?
Like with the reason Dumbledore dropped Harry Potter back off with his aunt and uncle?
Yeah.
When
Because
he
it's
was
a
one?
terrible idea and no one would think of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Voldemort's not going to look for him in the fucking, this drab-ass English suburb.
It's not where you start.
He's not living in a castle and shit.
Y'all seen The Chosen One?
What, you get the fuck?
Yeah, there's too much. There's too much left.
There's so many options that you could do anything with. Start the Acolyte Season 2 and just drop... Well, don't drop it. Never
They
mind.
also killed... All right.
I was going to say drop because I was like, you could make the Acolyte kind of like an anthology kind of thing where it's like multiple apprentices over the course of this like 100 or so years leading up to Phantom Menace. It doesn't have to be May and Osha the whole time. It could be like a May and Osha thing with Chimere and then somebody else with Plagueis and then Sheev as a young apprentice.
Let me ask you this.
That's kind of what I was getting at. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Chimere has already borderline trained Osha or May. Which one's the dark side at the beginning? Oh, May.
I don't think so. No, because then they switched sides, remember?
I know, but the one was already with Chimere. Kind of training. You got to go kill fuckers without a weapon.
Yeah.
That's quite the challenge. And this is where we kind of wrapped up, and our theory was maybe like the idea of Force Choke hadn't been used yet.
Right, and she was just so angry.
And she was
Just
so
fucking
angry, and that's
manifested.
where, and that's what maybe Plagueis was after. Like, I get it. We can slice fuckers up, but there's more to this power.
Right.
We just need to push people to that point. I think it's a great theory. I think it's interesting, and I think it slow steps these things that we already know.
Right.
Force lightning, force choke, all these force powers, but they had to have started at some point. Like, how do we kill these fuckers and leave no trace?
Yeah.
Hey, we're getting somewhere. Because now you can kill Jedi, and there's not going to be lightsaber wounds. So they're not going to ask, hey.
There's not going to be fucking
Yeah.
hand-hold choke wounds either.
Yeah, they're just going to see the spleen exploded in its interiors. But you know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
going to be like fucking Law and Order.
there's usage. Like, you can kill Jedi, and there's not going to be any trace. And you can walk the fuck away.
Yeah.
That's a great idea for someone who's trying to stay in fucking hiding. The
Exactly.
Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put the blaster down.
Yeah, don't use lightning. That's going to be a little tough.
That's, dude's fried.
Literally. Depending on the species that you kill, it could be make for a good meal.
I wonder what voltage.
What?
I wonder what voltage Palpy is.
You know what I've never fucking understood in my life is volts and amps and hertz and ohms and all that shit.
Yeah, I
Why
know
is
it.
there so many different things?
You want me-
Don't go into it.
Okay.
That's a rhetorical. Why the fuck is this so complicated?
Yeah, there is all a reason. There it all does mean something.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Right, but it's
The world functions.
pretty straightforward.
Maybe I should watch a YouTube. That's what I do. I get like super
Amps-
baked and watch a
amps-
YouTube video about like engineering. And
Amps
stuff.
is flow.
Yeah.
Voltage is pressure. Voltage is what is used to move something. Amps is flow.
Okay.
Ohms is like a resistance,
Okay.
not of the Skywalker type. This is my
Not the political type either.
this is my nephew, Ohms Skywalker.
What?
Shocking.
Oh, I took the thing off the soundboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care that much, but it does fascinate me.
Yeah, shut up. I don't care.
I am gonna watch it. I watch this YouTube channel called Practical Engineering. He just goes nerdy on like fucking building bridges and retention walls and dams, and I'm like, yeah, this is the shit.
Yeah, this is what I
And
don't want
his
to do.
commander will walk down and be like, what the fuck are you watching? Be like, I'm watching how they build dams in
Yeah.
case I ever want to build a dam.
Thing called a fucking buttress. Check it out. Holds up a bunch of it.
It's fun, dude. I like it. I enjoy it. When I'm getting so pissed at Star Wars, I have to, totally change it around.
Yep. Retention walls.
Retention walls.
Forgot about it. Live action Zelda. I see that written down here.
Yeah, I just saw this pop up on the feed. There's a live action Legend of Zelda
Also,
slated for March 2027, which means it's either just starting production or just about to start filming or something.
there's a new Nintendo app.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You download it. It has a bunch of launch dates and stuff. So the Switch 2 is going to launch in 2 days. But
Oh, it's that soon?
live updates, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's good.
Full Nintendo stuff. Yeah.
I always thought their old app was so trash.
This thing was phenomenal. It was so fun to just like even open and like log in.
Good.
Mario's dancing around, and you're just like, dude, I'm already into it.
Good.
I fucking love Mario. I was having flashbacks at fucking Walmart today. So we went to Walmart, and we were going down the
You had
toll-
more fun at Walmart than you did at Disney. I'm about to anticipate.
And let me explain why. We went down the fucking toy aisle, and I'm like, I'm living in the. I know everybody's gonna shit on the new stuff.
Yep.
I'm looking around. I'm like, all right, there's Transformers, there's Pokemon, there's Sonic, fucking Barney came back.
Turtles,
There's Turtles.
Star Wars,
I'm
WWF,
looking around. I'm like, it's all here.
WWF, everything.
Millennials have finally done it.
We've persisted, dude, this whole time.
We have finally fucking done it. All the good things are back, and it's not even. I've praised the new TMNT movie. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. Pokemon. I don't care if I don't like a lot of them. It's still such a cool
I'm glad
idea.
it's still there, and it
Yeah.
is, as we learned a couple years ago, the highest selling fictional franchise of anything of all time forever.
I just like
It's the best selling thing that's ever been made.
Turtles is a weird one. Turtles is a weird one because it's so asinine of an idea, and we all just fucking love it. Ooze on Turtles. Now they fight people using karate.
Yeah.
Ninjutsu.
Pizza was the real.
Pizza was
That's
the-
what kind of
yeah,
anchored
yeah,
everything.
Yeah, Pepsi.
Pizza and like slang like cowabunga
Yeah.
and Chevy Nova,
Chevy Nova.
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova.
Excellent.
Excellent.
It's like, yeah, it was, I don't know, like Bill and Ted, superheroes, and a pizza commercial.
Yeah.
All
It's
combined.
such. I'm telling you, it's an asinine idea, and it's so heartfelt, and it's awesome because you can watch it as a kid, where the turtles are figuring themselves out, like
Yeah.
being teenagers and doing all this stuff, and then they have stuff that's beyond where I've showed you that the Ronin. That stuff's dark, dude. That
Yeah.
fucking stuff's dark. Where 3 of the turtles died. And the one guy's wearing all of... So you don't even... in the first half of the series, you don't even know what turtle lived.
Right.
And it's dark. Everything went to shit. It's very Gotham City. Now it's me against the fucking world.
Yep.
Like, fuck everything.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. So, it's such a cool thing. But yeah, to get back to it, Sonic, it's all fucking back. I can't... That's another one. I can get Mario living and being prominent still.
Mario living?
I can understand why Mario's still a big thing
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
It's always been there.
Right.
Sonic was like resurrected, and then they did some movies, and now it's fucking back. And you're like,
I never would have guessed that Sonic was that big.
that's what I'm saying.
I know, like, the game, it was kind of like when it was Genesis and Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
it was Sonic and Mario. I get that, but I don't think it lived that long past the Sega Genesis days in the early 90s. But apparently,
Yeah, I don't know.
they
Yeah,
kept,
'cause-
they kept making them. There was like 3D Sonics and stuff for like 3DS and everything.
Yeah, I think it kind of like died off in the early thousands, mid thousands, and then like 15 years later, like, no, fuck it, press the blue button again. Like we're gonna, he's fast, he's fun.
That's the X button on Xbox.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
I think so.
it's fun, man. I love it's a dream come true for me, because now we went to the Walmart. We go down a toy aisle, and my kid immediately goes to the Pokemon and says, "Dad, can I buy some fucking Pokeballs so I can play Pokemon outside?"
You goddamn right.
I said, "Absolutely, yes. We're putting all of Mom's shit back, and we're buying you some fucking
That's
Pokeballs."
what I'm talking about. Yes.
So he literally has a belt now. He has 2 Pokeballs on the belt.
Dude,
and
fuck.
He throws the Pokeball.
They make a belt for them?
I'm telling you.
I didn't know they had the belt. That's sweet.
It's so fucking cool.
That's
it's
sweet.
so cool.
That's like an addition I was not ready for.
Yeah. It's fun, man. It's fun to see, other people and other generations enjoy the stuff that we did, because I know
Yeah.
that stuff's so good.
Yeah.
And every generation is gonna say that everything I grew up with is better, but no, 90s was like a wild time for multimedia movies.
I know every generation is going to say that too, but fuck those generations,
It
dude.
truly, like, kick the bucket. Like, what kind of game is that? Fuck you. I played Sonic 2 until my eyes bled.
Star Wars came out in 77, so like
Fuck them too. I don't care.
that's true. Prequel's better. That's true.
It's fun.
What?
Oh, also
What?
walking down the snack aisle.
Oh god, what is it?
We eat Cheez-Its. That's kind of our go-to snack.
Yeah.
And he loves it.
That's what you survive on. Is cheese.
Well, the one that caught my well, the one that caught my eye was they made a smoked cheddar
Yeah.
new flavor.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to try that one day." And then right next to it, I ponder over, and they have smoked Gouda, Cheez-Its. I didn't.
4-year-old's not ready for that.
I didn't
shit.
even ask. I opened it up in the fucking aisle. I was like, I'm trying these right fucking now. They're delicious.
They have a Tabasco Cheez-Its, don't they?
I don't know.
I feel like I've had the Tabasco.
A lot of the asinine flavors I
Is
don't.
that your word of the day, asinine?
A lot of the out of control or the uncalled for and indescribable flavors that I want to.
Not what asinine. That is not what asinine means. All right, hang on.
Not 9 asses.
Dictionary. Asinine. This is a educational squadron. Extremely stupid or foolish.
Asinine. That's what I just said.
I wish I could stay live and go back and do an instant
You
replay
can't.
of what you just said.
You're-
I know I can. That's why I said I wish.
What?
That's asinine.
I'm offended that you said the turtles were asinine. Now
They
that
are.
I know I know.
They're foolish, extremely foolish. I can't believe they are what they are because it's ridiculous.
You know what's asinine is the original Turtles cartoon.
Yes.
Because my daughter knew that I loved Turtles and she said she wanted to watch it. And it's animation. They're that young. They don't really know what's going on. So I turned on the original one. I'm like, this is the worst cartoon I've ever seen. The original.
The original.
Like 89,
Oh.
88.
That's good.
There's like a couple episodes where it's Turtles and Shredder, and that's cool. And then all of a sudden, Shredder's running like a fucking, like a city dump with Krang from outer space. I'm like, you've gone off the rails so fast.
It's
dude.
asinine.
It is the definition of asinine.
I'm going to tell you this. My kid found, I think it's on Amazon Prime. He found a Mario series from the early 90s.
Yeah.
The first 2 minutes
Wait,
has,
they had like.
I'm telling you right now, it's the wildest thing I've ever watched. 2 minutes in, there's Mario and Luigi doing their thing. Larry Bird.
We ought to do family commentary.
Larry Bird.
What?
Larry Bird walks in, and the entire rest of the episode is Larry Bird fighting vampires. I'm not making
Sounds like
this up.
something that we sketched in high school. What does Larry Bird have to do with Mario?
You're welcome. I'm telling you.
All right,
It's
I
a bit.
need to
It's
see
a
this.
bit. It's a bit stupid and foolish, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, asinine. You might say. You might remark.
You might remark.
Fuck, man.
But those smoked Gouda.
I wasn't
Cheez-Its,
prepared to hear Larry Bird on tonight's podcast.
It was. I just like. I was holding on, and I was like, there's a father son. I can't. My mind. I can't continue right now.
When's the last time you saw the original Super Mario Brothers live action movie?
That's
That's
been a
pretty
while.
asinine.
Oh, that's wild. But I'm down for that. That's in the realm of like the Beetlejuice from the when was Beetlejuice? Late 80s, early
89
90s.
or something. Yeah.
It's in a long like
I
it's a
haven't
little
seen
more
new one.
extreme. I haven't either.
Beetlejuice.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't say that's asinine. I need a synonym for that. It's like extremely stupid or foolish. No, it's like campy. It's like intentionally kind of fucking dumb.
Yeah,
You
just it's different to be different, and sometimes that's fun. And it's like it carved its own theme. Like it's a dark, gritty. I don't know. I always use gritty, but yeah, I don't know, man. I like those movies. It's the same thing as the
not even
Batman movies.
What?
The Batman movies from there. It's a weird theme. It's a very gothic, dreary.
I actually saw a great YouTube analysis of the 4 different Batman we've had over the past like 30 years.
Yeah.
Trying to explain how we've actually often talked about the different Jokers.
Yeah.
Where like Heath Ledger's the anarchist.
Sure.
And Joaquin Phoenix is the I don't remember what we said.
Batmans,
Fucking
yeah.
depressive. So let me try to see if I can wrangle up what the fucking terminology was. So Michael Keaton is like Baroque, Gothic, almost like horror-ish.
Okay.
And then you get to Christian Bale, and he's like the penultimate hero version of Batman.
He's like the Playboy.
No.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he jumps in that like bathtub in the restaurant. I know what you're talking about. But
Why is there a bathtub in a restaurant?
No, he jumps.
What restaurant
He
are you
jumps in the
going to?
koi pond or something. I don't know. He's trying to show off with Rachel. I'm saying him as Batman is like he's trying to be the ultimate hero.
It's so hard not to go Rachel every time.
That's one of my.
Go
I
ahead.
have a client. The assistant's name is Rachel, and anytime she says something, I like text people on my team, and I just put that gif. Rachel. Anyways, he's trying to be the ultimate hero, and then you get to Ben Affleck, and he is fucking just out of patience, and he's ready to
Yeah.
murder everyone.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah.
And then you have the newest one, which I'm blanking on the actor's name, unfortunately, Robert Pattinson.
Yep.
Where he is new.
Yeah.
And he's a little emo, and he's kind of getting his bearings, and he's kind of reserved. Like he wants to do what's right, but he's also like doesn't want the spotlight. You see when he's in his Bruce Wayne mode, he's like doesn't want to talk to anybody, doesn't want the cameras. He's just kind of focused on his thing. He makes some mistakes because he's still learning the ropes. It's interesting how you get to see all these eras. Batman is the same character in a completely different zone.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna simplify this. There's a line. The line you don't cross. Robert Pattinson is looking for that line. He's like, I don't. When I go in to fight these guys, how hard do I hurt them? Do I kill? They're questions. The 80s Batman is standing on that line. I don't cross it, and that's his struggle with Joker, because Joker keeps pushing him.
I would go one step further with the 80s, is that like the story writing was even a little simpler back then, where it's like, I don't kill people, that's it.
Yeah. No, so maybe he
He doesn't even struggle with it. He's just like, I don't kill people.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, the 90s, the 80s and 90s, he's drawing the line.
Yeah.
I don't do this.
Right.
You know, maybe the Christian Bale, he's standing on that line and being pushed.
Yeah.
And then the Batfleck, he's beyond the line.
Yeah, he's so
fucked it.
fucking...
He's erasing the line with blood.
Yeah. It's as if he's raised 15 kids, and he just like, yes, we're past that.
14th one turned him. Jessica.
What?
Two-headed Jessica.
Two-headed wild beast.
Oh, yeah, that's accurate. It was fun to watch, though. I like those little... There's so... I try to watch, like, behind the scenes, like, featurettes. Like, what we used to get as, like, the DVD extras.
Yeah.
That they'll post on, like, Disney Plus or, like, HBO Max behind the scenes kind of stuff. And it's, like, it's fine. Like, when you watch Penguin or something or Succession at the end of the episode, there's, like, a 10-minute thing.
Breakdown, yeah.
Those are fun, but the stuff that people are making on YouTube is so in-depth and so detailed. It's
Yeah.
like you can get a fucking 6 months worth of character study on Batman in a 15-minute video, and it's fucking impeccable.
It's wild because a lot of it's probably not even intentional. It's just the way the story was played out. Like, you can connect dots that weren't even supposed to be connected.
That is fascinating to me.
So it's
Yes.
fun for me, like, I almost said as a director, but but I'm just saying, like, a director has, points, and that, they put this together. The fact that someone watches it and gets this much more out of it
Yes, 100%.
is, maybe there is a directorial focus on that where you're planting seeds and you're not quite playing a lot of that stuff out to make it, fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
It is funny to see them put that, like, because you have someone like Christopher Nolan where like every frame is meticulously like put together because he does want that.
Yeah.
Like when you're watching Interstellar or Inception or something, like he is driving towards that twist or that mind fuck at the end. That's intentional. But sometimes, yeah, the people on YouTube are like analyzing these things, and there's stuff that probably the directors weren't even thinking of when they made it. But with all of the pop culture that we have and all of the like additional story arcs and backstory of all these characters and superheroes and whatever, you watch something that's 30 years old and then you start to just put all these things into the movie, whether they're actually there or not. You connect the fake fucking dots on your own.
I like it.
Which is fun. Everything's open to interpretation. Bring back The Acolyte, please. Season 2.
I am...
Major fucking mistake.
I'm hyped. When
What are you hyped for?
For Andor. I'm hyped for fucking Andor. I'm hyped to watch Sonic 2. I'm hyped to see what happens with Turtles.
We are about to have a great year, though. Andor's coming out soon. We have Superman. We have a new Jurassic Park. We have the Fantastic Four.
A new Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I don't really care about that, but I'm just listing it along with the other things that I'm listing.
It's a big name drop.
Wicked Part 2.
See,
I have daughters.
I have dollars. Let's see.
Sorry, I saw there's some sort of like certain con happening right now. It's like Movie Con or Cinema Con or some shit. And I saw a poster, like the first film poster of James Gunn's new Superman.
Yeah.
Got me a little hyped.
Adam Savage from Mythbusters was on my flight.
For real?
Yeah.
You talked to him?
No.
Should have asked him to bust the myth of Order 66.
There was something called FanCon in Cleveland that I guess people were there, and he was part of it.
Orlando coming back to Cleveland?
No, Cleveland going to Orlando.
Oh.
So he was in his safari hat or whatever the.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. This what my wife went to the bathroom, came back. We were sitting there at the gate waiting for our plane, and she's like, "I swear I just saw Adam Savage." And so I went on, and yeah, he was appearing. And then I looked over. I'm like, "Oh, he's in the A group. He's on our fucking plane."
He's in the A group.
Yeah, and then
He's pre-boarding right now.
So I walked away, and I swear I saw RFK Jr. coughing outside of a Priority Air Club. He's all like, vaccines. I'm like, what is happening at Cleveland right now? It was wild times.
I would like a seat upgrade.
He's a bit robotic.
I need extra leg room. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so wild times in Cleveland.
These people just take normal flights like the rest of us. There is like a tipping point where people take private flights.
They're fucking expensive. Someone showed me. It was some random YouTube video.
Crazy.
I think it was T-Pain, which, by the way, is one of the greatest human beings of all time. If you ever watched anything from T-Pain,
yeah.
he makes more money now streaming on
Oh, really?
on Twitch, Twitch, than his whole music career. and
Really?
everything. Yeah. But he's
Snoop
such
Dogg streaming too.
He's such a genuine person. But he was showing. He's like, you want to know why I don't fucking fly private and all this? And he brought up the app, and he's like, it's right here. It was like $75,000 for a one-way trip. He's like, I'm not spending
What?
I think that's a quote from one of his songs. Shawty.
the show.
Blah, 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 blah,
This
shawty.
flight is asinine.
Yeah, it's fucked, dude.
I'm playing Fallout
Which one?
76.
Oh yeah, I saw you on the Xbox playing 76.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's fine. I said
You just deflated my balloon so fast.
I'll blow it back up, baby.
What?
It's fine. It's there's obvious glitchy stuff. Like when you shoot someone, it takes a second for them to register and fall over. It's not as smooth as it should be. The MMO stuff's I ignore. So if
Yeah.
I go into my world, there's like a max of 20 people that can be in my world. I've come across 2 or 3 of them, and I've never done anything with them. So it's just I'm just dipping my toes into it. But it's. I said to my wife just this week while I was standing at Disney World, I'm
Yeah.
like, because I heard an old 50s song in a diner, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking Fallout.
That's all it takes.
Fucking Fallout. And I just said, I think Fallout is one of my favorite themes of all time.
They should do a Fallout world.
They really, really should. Universal should at least do a part of the park.
Here's the pitch. You pay your $2,000 ticket.
And we shoot you.
You get into the hotel room. They take all of your clothes. They beat the fuck out of you. They take all of your money, and they give you a couple cans of Coca-Cola. And they say, here you go. Step out into the desert. People are going to try to kill and rape you the whole time. But there's going to be some really cool 50s music. And you're going to have a lot of fun.
It's just a good soundtrack. Yeah. Now, Fallout, man, every time, it's immediate. Every time I open any of the Fallout games, I'm just there. I get it. I love the dark humor. We're all dying, but let's laugh about it. I love that. That's it. I love Star Wars. It's fun. The spaceships, the blasters.
Don't even start to say what you're going to say.
As far as theme, I love space stuff has always been up there. It's something about Fallout, man.
It's fun, but come on.
I think the poppy aspects
It's a fun
of the
reprieve
soundtrack
from Star Wars.
It's the best reprieve.
I need more Fallout content
How many games have you played?
because I've dabbled. I dabbled in 4 for 2 hours,
Oh, 4 is the best one.
but
for
I
me.
played 3 back. This is back when Butterclone and I were on a fucking rampage.
Yeah.
I played 3. I probably put 200 hours, 250
Wild.
hours into
That-
3.
I like 3, but
But that's it. And then I never, for whatever reason, I just never got into 4. I never got into 76 because of it launched with all the issues and everything.
4 is my go-to. That's my Battlefield 4.
But I agree with you. I love the setting. And I never played New Vegas, which I know everyone, that's like the fan favorite. That's like the KOTOR 2 of Fallout.
It is. Yeah. I don't get it. I've maybe gotten halfway through that storyline, and I was like, I'm really okay with just not playing this. I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving on.
It's at that point where like I would love to watch just a story playthrough on YouTube of somebody just going through the story arc. But I'm hyped for like the Fallout show to come back, season 2, because they teased the end of that. Obviously, is going to be in New Vegas.
The dark,
Hit me.
just the evil shit, the behind the scenes shit of why the apocalypse happened, why the bombs went off, is one of the greatest setups.
Yep.
The show really just like it blew my mind. Like no pun intended, because the bombs go off, they blow.
Wish I had that. The whole time I don't have it anymore. You made me take it off. It's what you get.
It's not fair. It's phenomenal. I love it. They sell people these bunkers, and then they're like, well, we said blah 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 was going to attack us, and people are going to start asking questions if they don't. So let's just bomb ourselves and make it fucking true. And all at the same time, we can make our own bunkers now and run our own experiment. I'm like, dude.
Yep.
That's asinine.
It's the word of the day.
That's crazy, man. It's wild. I love it. I love it. I love. Yeah, I just like the different hierarchies of flow, like the business aspect. Prior to the bombs, the government, how all those play, and how the intertwinings, and then even post. Like, how do you gain power? Is it materials? Is it information?
Guns.
Is it guns?
Or
is it
kind of information? But if somebody kills you with a gun, then
was it stim packs, or is it lost technology? Like there's so much.
Prostitutes.
It's
probably, and death claws.
We figured it out.
You know what would be cool? Because like a live experience, Fallout is awesome. I don't know if it's big enough to be able to have its own like full live experience and like be self-sustaining. It'd be cool if there was a park where there was, I guess Universal would be a good contender for this because they have like Harry Potter and some of the superhero stuff and whatever, where like Fallout had just a little area. Like I would want to go to Fallout World for a couple hours, and then I would want to pop over and see Skyrim for a couple hours. Like it'd be cool if there was just a fucking video game park, not virtual reality, where they had just all these little things you could bop between. I guess Bethesda Park. Just don't do Starfield.
Yeah, my mind's kind of spinning because my mind went through, I don't even know what you call it, but like a rover ride through like pretend dunes, and you're getting attacked by different things, and then beasts and death claws can come out, and it could be kind of like a ride experience. You could
like the old
put
Jaws
like
ride.
Yeah, or you could do like a diner with those floating robots that are like actually serving stuff, or like that's really fun theme stuff. And then my mind went to like a hotel. Like you could stay in a Fallout hotel, which I know that was a terrible idea for Star Wars. But I think
I have that on my list.
But I think that was the downfall of that was you had to do everything they like put in front of you. Like there was no freedom. Go ahead.
Tommy Boy sent it to me a couple times, and I finally watched it. He sent me this video, and it's a 4-hour deep dive on the failure of Galactic Star Cruiser. And I finally watched it.
It's just dumb.
And it was entertaining the whole time. And it's more detailed than I originally thought.
The video was entertaining, or the
video is entertaining, and the downfall is kind of entertaining, but also infuriating at the same time.
Okay.
Because, like, we followed it, Star Wars news, we followed it, like, on the fringe. Like, there's going to be a Star Wars hotel. Oh, that sounds fucking sweet.
Yeah.
And then we see some pictures. Oh, that was cool. You could say, like, a little bunk. It looks like you're on a ship. That's pretty cool.
There's a bed.
And then they're like, it's an immersive experience where you have to play a part in a long story, and it's $2,000 a night. And then as it got on, I'm like, that's okay. That's a little too much. I never really dove into like why it failed.
Yeah.
Aside from the price point, it's crazy how bad it was. How bad it ended up.
Just blinking lights and characters that are like
there's supposed to be storylines like you could join the First Order, you could join Rey, and the girl is like, I want to join the First Order. So I talked to the First Order officer actor, and then I got back to my room, and the app showed me that I was now on the Resistance storyline with Rey. Like there's an app that they have to follow. So basically you're on your phone the whole time.
Yeah.
Because like you're getting messages like, go find this clue at this fucking place and sit at the diner and watch the show with the Twi'lek singing and go to Galaxy's Edge and literally the game is like scan QR codes on crates.
No.
Like walk around Galaxy's Edge and see if you can find all the QR codes and like scan them. Like, and then what happens? Nothing happens.
You know what should happen?
Like for as good as Disney is,
right.
like what the fuck, man? It made me so mad watching it.
It should have been more immersive. So if I get the use for the phone, I do because it's easy and everybody has one, and all that stuff is easily built into an app. But just think like if you did go, let me go talk to the officer. I want to join the resistance. You get back to your room and there's like a hologram, a voice message.
Yeah.
Press it, pops up. Hey, we heard you're in. Meet us over here. We're gonna heist this motherfucker. Blah blah blah. Do this, and you're like, all of a sudden you're there. But doing this, you're immediately taken out. Holding your phone.
I think part of the problem was they tried to make it too immersive by like tying people into storylines, and that's what made it hard to do. Because now you can't just go to the hotel and like pop over to Galaxy's Edge for a couple hours and go back to the hotel. It's like if you're spending that much money, you have to like follow this regiment. Like there was a schedule. Like you check in at 1. There's activities that are listed from 1 until 10 p.m.
No, there's not.
And then the next day it goes from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. Like specific things that you have to do. And you don't have to do them. But if you pay $6,000, it's like I don't want to miss out. So like I go in order and do all of these things. It's like I think they just took the immersive thing way too far. And I get the overall gesture of like trying to make it you're in a Star Wars experience. That sounds kind of cool, but they would have done a lot better if they just made this hotel that looked like a starship and all the rooms looked like you were in like a bunk on a Star Cruiser and you had the viewport and there was the stars and that was all cool. And the room looked really cool. And then you can just go to the park. And now they can't even like retrofit the building and just make it a cool hotel because it was so small. There's only 100 rooms because they made it like specifically for that extremely expensive experience. So it's not like you can repurpose it and just be like, oh no, here's like the cool hotel. Now it's just fucking sitting there.
Yeah. It literally is just take the experience out and stay in some Star Wars bunk beds.
They should have just done that. Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
That's really unfortunate.
Build a TV into just like a wall, like make it all flat, and now it's futuristic.
Yeah.
Now you're watching the wall and not watching a TV. It's the smallest stuff like that. Now
which they're really good at most of the time.
Yeah.
And like the setting, like the ship, the vibe, the aesthetic looked awesome.
Whoever made Galaxy's Edge, do that.
They did.
That was who did it?
But they just went overboard on like the immersive like story experience.
Well, it sounds like they just didn't execute it right.
I don't think they could have possibly done it with 100 rooms with a whole cast of characters and charged it any less than that. That's the problem. It's too hard to just... They should just made a nice, fun, fucking vibe hotel.
The stuff that you have to do sucks. That sucks.
And it kept not working. That was the frustrating part as I was watching it. It's like you try to talk to the First Order officer actor to get onto that story path, but it never worked. You ended up just at random getting assigned to like the Resistance story path instead.
No, fuck that.
And you're getting tasked to go meet up with Rey when you were trying to like hijack the ship with the First Order people, and then, you know,
it all sucks.
It's really unfortunate.
So that's why I'm a Fallout fan instead of Star Wars.
Fuck Star Wars. It's just, you know, it seemed like the pinnacle of what Disney has done wrong with Star Wars. I feel like that is the peak of it.
Yeah.
That's the culmination of like
the valley.
We think that because Disney is so the peak of the badness.
The valley of their downfall.
The death of the of the ravine.
Depths.
It's like, yeah.
I get it.
All the goodwill that Disney has built up and Star Wars has built up and the size of the fan base, and as good as they are at most of their theme park stuff, they thought they could make this $2,000 a night experience and make it work, and it didn't work.
It's terrible.
Hopefully that's the wake-up call. That plus Acolyte plus Rogue Squadron podcast.
I wonder what the fuck's going to happen, to be honest. Like, I know we've kind of got this.
We got Mando and Grogu as the next movie. 2026, baby.
It doesn't. Well, that'll be here faster than I'll admit, because about a year from now we'll get some maybe trailer drop-ins, possibly
Droppings?
dino droppings.
Guano.
Guano.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It feels, I mentioned on our last episode with Andor Season 2 and Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary, it feels in a lot of ways like the vibes, at least for me, are back, which is good. But it is not clear still what the next like major moves are going to be. I know we have like 7 movies that might be happening at some point.
I assume none of
But
them. are
after Andor Season 2, I don't know what the next major like feature moment is going to be.
gonna- is Ahsoka canceled? Ahsoka season 2?
It's not canceled. I just don't think there's a date yet for Season 2. I think the next movie is Mando and Grogu, and I think that's next Christmas. Oh, also, I heard that the Rogue Squadron thing might not be dead after all.
Why do I fucking care at this point? I mean, honestly, like all this, it's all fake news. Disney is the leader of fake news right now. Hey, guess what we're making?
Ain't making
Nothing.
it.
Nothing.
Ain't making it.
We ain't gonna do it. We might though.
Yeah,
Andor. I'm ready for it.
I'm ready for it.
I'm hyped to get like into the last part of the season.
Yeah.
The first three episodes, it's all good. It's all extremely good. I'm waiting for the kickoff. The heist is one of the high points, and then you get to the jail stuff,
prison.
and then it just like
The revolt at the end.
and then
yeah.
the fucking revolt,
yeah, I can't
where it has her like holograms.
What?
Fight them, fuck them, kill them all.
Lies! Deception!
Whatever she says.
I think that's a verbatim quote. They had that in the subtitle. I turned the captions on so I could see it.
Fight
Just
them,
like,
fuck them.
fuck them.
The acting's so good too. Diego Luna is. I turn it on.
It's all killers.
It's. What do you mean?
The director, the writer, the showrunner,
Yeah.
the actors, the set designers, the production
The
designers.
script. It's all believable.
Killer from top to bottom.
It's all believable.
Make him produce. Like just give him an executive producer role on every Star Wars thing. He doesn't have to like show run everything that comes up. Just give him a moment to like come in and look around, like Acolyte Season 2, and just be like, okay, fucking. Just let him like zhuzh everything, you know? He has the eye for it.
Yeah. Just
Tony
give him a
Gilroy, I'm
day.
talking about.
Just give him a day.
Yeah.
What's the story about? At the first hour, what's the story about?
Get the green bitch out of there.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
please.
get her. If you,
Stop. You can't stop.
she's wearing how much clothes? No, take them all off. Yeah, I just like you're right. Like have him skim through it all and be like, yes, no, yes, do more of that, and then go.
Yeah, that's it. He just.
Or nix the whole fucking thing. Be like, none of this makes sense. You all suck. Let me take it over.
If Kathy leaves, put him in charge.
What's the fucker's name?
Tony Gilroy,
Tony Gilroy.
our Lord and Savior.
I'm on board. And he fully did the second season as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Showrunner.
Showrunner.
Yes.
I like it.
Rise of Skywalker came out on home video 5 years ago today. 5
Rise.
years ago.
That's what I'm saying. They fucked
Episode 9, 5 years ago.
It's a big issue.
I've been in it because of Star Wars and COVID. I've been in a time warp forever. I felt like we did fanboy commentary for Rise of Skywalker like a year ago.
Yeah. I'm telling you. It's
5
that's how
years ago.
that's how badly they fucked up.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
You guys know. Stupid and foolish.
I always have faith though.
The content's too good. The world building's too good. It's all already there.
Yeah.
You're just driving it in the wrong fucking direction. Doesn't mean we can't turn around.
And even with Rise, like my daughter doesn't really like Star Wars. She knows I like it, so if she like sees it, she's like, "Oh, look, Daddy, Star Wars." Yeah. And then she's like, "I want to watch some." So I put on Rise of Skywalker for the fuck of it. Watch the beginning. And as annoying as some of like, oh, Palpatine's back in their crawl. That's fucking retarded. But the world building, the vibe, the aesthetic,
It's yeah.
The planets.
They do a lot
the
good.
gadgets, the BB-8s, like it's so fucking good. Like
Yeah.
it's just dripping with aesthetic, even if some of the dialogue is just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like there's no way it can die. I refuse to believe it.
You're right. They do a lot of stuff.
It's
Just it's on autopilot. The ships, they're always fucking on point. There's never been like a ship that I'm like,
Acolyte
that's
says.
the dumbest thing I've ever seen. All the ships are great.
Acolyte says.
You're right.
There was nothing in the goddamn. Why are all the messages getting held? I don't want them to be held. Starbecue, you're going in timeout. How do I? No. Okay. Wait. Did it work? Okay. Good. Fode asked why I put on Tross for a toddler. It's because I skipped all the death parts, dude. I skipped the zombie Palpatine part. Obviously, I'm not a fucking sadist. All right. God damn.
I will
it.
kill you. I have died before.
What?
And I
Hey,
will
I
die
didn't-
again.
I didn't put that on.
That is one of the best parts, man. Like, I know it's annoying that Palpatine comes back again. And
In
blah,
the
blah, blah,
crawl.
but the fact that we have a zombie Palpatine is fucking crazy.
And that is the most Legends shit that we've gotten on screen in any Star Wars piece.
The Sith ritual right at the end. Like, there's wild stuff in that movie.
We have the mind fuck of the rule of two culminating
Yeah.
in Palpatine taking over Rey and becoming like finally like, dude, but you did it in such the wrong way possible.
We are all the one of the Jedi, and we are one many.
Too many. I did make a beat of that for the soundboard, but it didn't sound very good. So I don't think I put it on here.
One, too many.
I didn't put it on here. Sorry.
It's not fair.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Turn it off.
Someone's pissed. You don't want to talk about episode 10?
What's happening with that?
I don't know. Nothing's happening with episode 10. Star Wars is dead.
It's canceled.
All right, everyone. We love you. Episode 351.
Luke Skywalker, show us your gibbles.